Record.
Record.
Record. Yes, we are live at Facebook.
Great. Hello
Um,
there.
Hi. Hi. I just put my phone in here.
Yeah, and then let's just start because we have a lot of topics.
Yeah, we have a lot of topics. Yeah, but I need to make sure that we are live at Instagram and I can't see it. I can't see it. Please, if oh oh.
If there's anyone at Instagram,
Yeah.
just let us
Okay.
know.
And there is yes. Maybe yeah. Okay. If there is anyone at Instagram, let us know. If there is anyone at Facebook, let us know. So far we see no one.
Not,
I think.
but it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, but
But you feel lonely?
I feel lonely. Yeah, we are live in here also. Great.
Okay.
Great. I can see it now.
So yeah, let's put there some leggings for you, so you are not lonely. Yeah.
Yeah, let's put some
Put
leggings.
there some.
Oh,
One
Ferun
here.
legget.
Other here.
Oh, give me more.
One nice dragon.
Okay. Another. Keep it coming. Keep it coming.
Yeah, okay. Why not? Why not? Yeah, but I just have to respect the symbols. Okay. One and one more.
Okay, maybe we have something wrong in there. I need to. Oh.
What? What is wrong?
There are some lacks of connection. I can see it. I can see it at the Facebook, but I don't know why. I'm not sure what's wrong. But
Last time it was okay.
yeah, last time it was okay. And we have no viewers, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure if everything is okay. Maybe we need to bitrate, video bitrate. Well, we'll see. If you can see us, if you can hear us, let us know. I think streametrics, FPS. Well, for now it looks okay, but there is no one here.
Oh,
okay. So let's
start.
Let's start. Let's start
anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's start with a nice recap. We also started with a nice recap last time.
Yes. Let's do it.
So last time we discussed the Staterans factions. Yeah, we are talking about Statera board game if you are new here.
Yes.
Yeah. And there are 4 factions. Last time we discussed Statera nations, so 2 factions. Today we will talk about gods. Yeah, gods faction. Maybe what you need to remember about Statera nations. Well, just take a pen and paper, yeah, and I will give you questions, then I will give you grades, yeah, what you know. So the first question, oh no, just kidding, just blink your leg. So the Statera nations are the ones easier to start
Yes.
with. That's important, yeah. Just again to remember, the game is built that the Statera nations are basically for beginners, easier to start with. The gods are more complex, more complicated mechanics. They are for more experienced players. Yeah, so you can play together then. Also important for Statera nations that they use basic mechanics like move, build, get new Staterans, attack, and so on and so on. And
everybody knows those sections.
Yeah, from real life.
Real life.
Move, build, born some babies, attack,
Get some food.
There's no food, etc. No food at
Yeah,
all.
that's true.
But basically in scenarios, because we use scenarios for game setup, mostly is your target to balance the scales or have more meeples on them. Yeah, you can see the beautiful scales here. And yeah, I think this is it about the small recap, right?
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah.
So I think we can go to the gods. Yeah, we have two gods here. We have like yeah.
Maybe just wait a little bit. There is really quite a lagging at the Facebook.
Uh-huh.
I can see it now. And we have some viewers. So if you are watching us, please let us know if you see the lagging also. But I think
Yeah. Basically, if the visual, if the camera and the audio is also
It's
okay.
okay, yeah.
Is it okay for you or?
let us know if it's okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
So
should I continue?
Yeah, let's continue.
Okay, so we have two gods for now. Yeah, because
Yeah.
maybe in the future we will expand, make some expansion for Statera, and there will be more gods with more abilities. But we are starting with the mighty dragons on one side and the cunning little Ferun on other side.
Yeah.
So, Philip, you maybe can show them. Yeah.
Yeah.
The dragons.
Let's show dragons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's show it like this. We have three beautiful dragons. Sephara, Metatron, and Hannibal. With this beautiful art on the cards and the back. Well, dragons. Dragon gods. Three dragon gods.
They look mighty and they can fly.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. We can end the stream.
Yeah, I think they look mighty and they can
And
fly.
we have Ferun. You can also.
Yes, Ferun.
Yeah, he's small, but he's clever. Yeah. Or cunning is better.
Cunning. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Ferun.
And yeah, so today we will talk about these two factions. So let's get started. Let's start with the purpose, with their goal, which is again, as the, similar to Staterans, it's defined by the scenario you pick for the game. But mostly they will try to influence the scales and lean them to their favor to get more souls on the scales. This is mostly their goal. Yeah. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah, I think I just drowned myself
Okay.
in my drink.
So, yeah.
I'm gonna make place for the player boards. Okay.
Right. That's
Yep.
that's a good idea. So I will help you here. As Philip mentioned, similar to Staterans, each player playing for God's faction.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry about that. I have to turn it. Yeah, this one will get his own player board. Yeah. These are more complicated. If you watched last stream, you can compare it to the Fauns or Chompas game board or player board, and these are more complicated. Yeah, but appearances may deceive. Basically, your turn for both God's factions is divided into several parts. Yeah. The parts are different for Ferun and for dragons, but you will always play in these parts. And important rule: if you play one part and go to next one, you cannot go back. Yeah, if you forget something or miss something, of course, it's up to your agreement with other players. Yeah, but we play it or recommend it this way that if you forget something, you cannot go back. So let's start with the individual parts. Yeah. So I
Yeah.
will start with Ferun. So yeah, your moves basically are written here in this blue line. Yeah, your parts of your turn, and always the first thing, because Ferun is a small, mischievous god who has many servants, yeah, many legates, which he sends to Statera to influence the Staterans. And the first part always is, if you don't have anybody on the game board, you put someone on the board for free. Yeah, so this is quite nice to have this ability. Uh, then you follow with actions of your legates on the board. So this is a little bit connected. If you don't have any legate on the game board, you basically cannot do anything. Yeah. So the first part you will put always at least one. Yeah. If you have there already something, you will skip the first part, of course, and then first thing you will begin with the actions of your legates. We will not go for now into specifics, yeah, into specific actions of the legates. We will simply continue, and we will see how much time we will have. Maybe later we will just go back to discover this in more detail.
Yeah.
So when you do actions on the game board, yeah, of your legates, you will move to the next part, which is actions of Ferun himself, of his mighty godly actions. Yeah. This include improving your legates. This include improving your sanctuary, so basically your home, yeah, where you are collecting souls, and this includes other special actions. Last part of your turn is then that you can put something on the scales. Okay? Because, as I mentioned in the beginning, your purpose is to influence the scales and have more than your opponents. For this, I did not mention or did not show one of the components yet. So these are the sanctuary tokens. We have this one symbolizing the advancement, technology, progress, and the other one which symbolizes nature, yeah, power of nature. So one of each god picks one. It's there is no difference in these two. No difference for you in power or in abilities. So I will pick, for example, this one as Philip chose for me. This sanctuary fits here. There's a special place for it, so fits here, and it fits here for the dragons. Yeah, it's visible. Okay. So you are collecting souls here to the sanctuary, and this is basically your bank, because you are paying with the souls for your actions, for your special actions. And most importantly, when you want to move the souls to the scales, they have to be there. Yeah. So this was the sequence of actions, or sequence in your turn for Ferun. So sending your legates to Statera, actions of your legates, actions of Ferun, and put something, if you want, and if you have, to the scales.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moving to dragons, this is basically very, very similar. Yeah. So first you are sent, but so it seems similar, but actually the strategy and the logic behind it is a little bit different. Yeah, you can
I would say a lot
a
of
lot.
different.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's put it like this: a lot of different.
Yeah.
You can't play dragons like Ferun. It's
Yeah.
not possible.
Yeah. It's something else entirely. Yeah. But as you mentioned, it's the move itself is similar. You have similar parts of the move,
Mhm.
but the strategy behind this it's totally different.
Yeah, yeah. So the dragons
Yeah.
start again with possibility to send legates, but
Yeah.
they have to choose in the first part. They either send
Yeah.
or they train.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there we are getting to a key difference between dragons and Ferun, because dragons, you have seen, we have three gods. Yeah,
Yes.
they are basically three gods. Each one has his own meeple, and they descend to Statera. They go to Statera. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, like this
That's
for the camera.
that's better. So they go to Statera and act for themselves. They do their divine actions. Ferun, on the other hand, has a lot of servants, as I mentioned. So he sits on
Five of them.
5 of them exactly, to be specific, and he sits on his throne, as in the picture, and simply commands them. Yeah, you do this, you do this, you do that. So that's the difference. So in the first part of Dragon's Turn, you have to choose if the god will be sent to Statera
Yeah.
or if he is trained. True. Second part, you basically do your actions with the gods which are on Statera, with the legates. Yeah. So like this, they do the actions. Third part, you do the Dragon Lair actions. So this is something similar like Ferun's action, like as a god. You can improve your sanctuary, you can open more possibilities for training, you can get more souls from Statera, and
That's it.
That's it.
We have Alex at Facebook. I have one thing to mention.
Yeah.
I cut the stream from Instagram because of data flow. We had some difficulties on data flow, and we are streaming only at Facebook for now. And Alex is here on Facebook. Hello, Alex.
Hi.
Please let us know of video quality. We are having some quality difficulties. So if you be so kind and let us know if you can hear, if you can see, and what's going on. But we are talking about dragons and Ferun, about gods of Statera. And feel free to ask anything and just hang with us.
Yeah. Also, if you don't have any questions about gods, you can ask about anything else.
Oh, of course. Definitely.
From last time or about other games. We are very flexible today.
Yes.
No. So yeah, and basically that was the last part. Not the last part, but the last part is again same as Ferun. You can put souls to the scales. Yeah. So you can see that the composition of actions is similar, but really the gameplay for the gods is different. Yeah. Maybe we will get to it during some other stream. Yeah, that we will simply play, and you can see then the difference, in strategy and in moves. We already played some games live, I think.
Yeah, we attended Oshaks last year, and there we played. I think it was quite a lot of games. We played 2-player game, we played 4-player game. Several times. I think we made some videos. Oh, Alex, video skips at time. Oh, shoot.
And this is weird. Last time it was okay.
Yeah, last time it was okay.
Last time.
Well,
thank you.
Thank you. Well, I'm gonna try to repair it.
Yeah.
Just you can speak with the new language we invented.
Yeah, exactly. This is welcome to the language class for Statera language. Yeah, it's called Chompalect, and it's something like this. I think I can show you also the second art for the Ferun, because we have 3 dragon gods and 2 Ferun cards. Yeah, now you can see them. So the one on the throne and the other one also on the throne, but with his mighty servants. And I forgot to tell you that for dragons, you play always with all 3 of them. but for Ferun, you always only pick one because each Ferun has a different skill. One is boosting your legates, one is better at economy, and so on and so on.
I think I figured it out. Yeah. Yeah, I figured it out. Great. Good. Thank you, Thomas, for keeping the fun. Alex, it was good. Goat farm skipping is not that bad. It only happens every once in a while. It's quick. Okay, thank you, Alex. I'm great.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not actually because I made a mistake when I set it up. Great work. Thank you, Alex.
Great artwork, no, not your
Not my work.
artwork. Sorry.
Artwork. Okay.
Again, no.
No one's appreciate me.
Okay, yeah, you're great. Yeah. Good job. Good job.
For setting up it wrong. Oh, come on. Sorry for that. Never gonna happen again. Actually, it's because the duality of streaming to Facebook and Instagram simultaneously, and streaming to Instagram needs to be set up really. It's weird setup for streaming to Instagram, and there is no easy way to do it. And we decided not to stream to Instagram anymore, and we probably will be streaming to Facebook and YouTube. You can tell us what do you think about streaming to YouTube, if you have any ideas, or if you think it's a good idea, let us know.
Yeah.
Well, where did you end?
I'm practically done. I can go home.
Okay, it's a like payback for leaving you here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will go and have some snack.
Okay, and it's up to me to finish it. Yeah, right. Okay. Thank you.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah. So
No skipping at all.
great. Superb. Uh, so I think we described what is similar about the factions. We described the ground, the basics, let's say, yeah, and maybe now let's point out some specifics. Yeah, what is
Okay.
interesting about the factions? Why you should choose Ferun, or why you
May
should...
I?
Of course you may.
Okay, thank you. I will choose. I will start. Choose. I will choose start with dragons, because we actually made some little changes in this factions, and I just love those changes. We think we didn't we tested, of course, but we didn't like properly test those changes. But we think those changes will have no impact on balance of the game.
Yeah.
But they have great impact on the how to say it, funniest how to put it, fun level
Fun level.
of the faction of the dragons. There is one thing. Sorry. One thing. I think you mentioned it already, right?
I just mentioned
You just mentioned.
sanctuary tokens, but not this mechanics.
Oh, you didn't mention it at all. Okay.
No, not yet.
There is this mechanic where you can charge your sanctuary. So the sanctuary, it's a basic layout for now. We are gonna definitely work with the art more, but for now there is like one dragon on the left and one dragon on the right, and on default you have a sanctuary put to the dragon on the left, and there is this action in the dragon lair actions you can choose, and you can choose to uh, charge the sanctuary, and the sanctuary remains charged until you used its power.
Yeah.
Until you use its power. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the power is it's quite easy. It's how much you can put to the scales.
Yeah.
But it's this mechanic. It's really handy because you can charge it when you have like room for action room for it, and use it whenever you want.
Yeah.
So it's really fun, really like really enjoyable mechanic in the game, and in more so it adds to um, variations of play to possibilities of the gameplay.
Yeah, because before we had like the amount of souls you can put to the scales fixed for dragons, which was okay, it worked, but it was not so much fun. Yeah.
Alex writes, the more platforms, the better. Yeah, we think also. And I use my TV to view YouTube videos. So it's actually against stream. This sentence is against streaming to YouTube because there would be our faces on Alex TV in living room like in real.
Maybe he has small TV.
Let's hope so. You can let us know how big is your TV, and we decide if we will stream to YouTube or not.
Or you can make artificially our faces smaller, right? With
Yeah.
big bodies with small faces. Like Men in Black.
Yeah, that's also possible if there is a big TV. So we're gonna make our heads small.
Yeah, it's fine then. No, but
Okay.
yeah, well, what I wanted to say, as Philip mentioned, this mechanics is fine. We like it, and it gives more variability to dragons to put more on the scales. And as a bonus, it eliminates the thing that you would have nothing to do in the middle part, because you can always charge. Except for the thing it's charged already.
Yeah, but
there
if it's charged, you have plenty more things you can do. It's actually the dragons. The strategy for dragons is you have few ways. Few parts, roads.
Well,
you can
way is
ways
okay.
you can go. One is be like battle dragon. You can be definitely the not the dragons, because we are talking about complexity of setting up your gameplay strategic as a strategy. The second option is you can be like merchant. You can gather the souls and be the nation, not nation, the faction who is like not so fight, but more so into the working with the nations.
Yeah. More in economy.
Economy, yeah.
Soul economy.
Soul economy, yeah. And also you can be like, I would say, played for get advantage of use the event cards,
Yeah.
and played for how is the word? If it's not, if it's random,
Then it's random. If it's random, then it's random.
luck.
Luck.
Luck. Thank you. Luck. That's the word. You can play it for luck a little bit, but it's your choice. If you want to play it for luck, it's your choice. Yeah, there is no need for that. But you can. Uh, on the other hand, the Ferun, he actually the way with luck there you can use a little bit of luck if you want, but there is not that much possibility to use the luck.
Yeah.
The event cards, obviously. So that makes dragons little bit easier to play before Ferun.
It's I think I would not say easy. For me, for example, is Ferun easier? Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But
Wow.
so every player can decide. Yeah, when you
50 widescreen. Alex has 50 widescreen. No,
inches.
It's inches or
Centimeters.
centimeters.
That's important.
Yeah.
Inches, that would be hell big.
Inches. Yeah. He has projector and white wall.
Yeah. Not very. Okay, let's make the heads very small.
Very small. Okay, sorry, I just jump into your.
Yeah, that's no problem. So yeah, for me, Ferun is easier, but as you mentioned, the interesting and different part about dragons is that it's up to you how you set up your team. Basically, you have 3 players, 3
Yeah.
dragons, yeah, and you can train them according to your selection. Yeah, so Philip mentioned merchant, there is thief, warrior, and so on. Yeah, so you basically train your team. It's even up to you if you use all the dragons or just keep one not unused. Yeah, it's also a possibility. It happens in shorter games, for example, shorter stories, that you will not use all the dragons.
Yes.
Inches.
Inches.
Ay.
Oh, it's a big TV.
Big TV, yeah. Maybe I will use some book. Okay, where is it? Hello.
Oh. Okay. Hooray for a big TV, obviously. but those live stream on YouTube and our heads on your TV.
No big chance. But yeah, anyway, let's get back to
Let's
talking. So it's up to you. That's key point, that it's up to you which training areas or which skills you open.
Yeah.
And it's up to you which dragons you train and how you train them.
Yes.
How you can try different strategies. You will have different strategies for different scenarios which we prepared. Yeah. For Ferun, for me it's easier because there are upgrades. You simply upgrade your god, you upgrade the Ferun, and then all the legates which you send to Statera, they have the power. They simply have it.
Yeah, maybe I'm not sure if it was said like out loud enough. The dragons, they have the power for dragons is separate. Every dragon has its own actions, its own power, its own function. That's represented by the different color of the meeples. So you have to play with the meeple of the dragon. With the meeple of the dragon belongs
with the same color.
With the same color, yeah.
Yeah.
So, on the other hand, as Thomas was saying, the Ferun works as one whole
can see his leggings are the same.
Yeah.
Same color.
Same color.
Same color, no racism.
Yeah.
So yeah, so basically you upgrade Ferun and then you can use the skills. Yeah, but the disadvantage here is that the dragon gods have more actions basically. Yeah, they with Ferun you have less actions, so you upgrade faster, but you have less actions.
Well, it doesn't have to be true because you have one action plus one action for each legate.
It can be
And
equal.
we have two action for every dragon, so it's 6 action in total if you like, and it can be equal if you upgrade your god, your Ferun, enough, and if you upgrade him enough, you can send all the legates to Statera, and it's equal. It needs to be said the sharing of the powers. Can Alex, can you do a sample round to show how it all comes together? Yes, we definitely can, and we definitely will.
Mhm.
But I think it's a topic for next stream.
We can show part of the
Yeah.
turn, yeah, definitely. But to have a whole picture, it would be better like to set it up
Properly.
set it up properly. But definitely we can show
Yeah.
you how it works, for example.
yeah,
That's no problem.
So I'm just gonna finish, and I don't know where I stopped. So just you can continue with anything you want.
Okay, so maybe let's show
Yeah.
sample round for drag. Alex, who do you want to see? Do you want to see Ferun or dragons, or both?
Oh well, if it's both, it's gonna be quite time,
But-
quite some time. But
we can
do
we
it.
can try.
We
Why
can
not?
try,
We
yeah.
we have time.
Let's show both. Let's show both.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I'm in.
You can let's start to prepare it. Alex, you can tell us
Who first?
who first. Yeah. Who do we shoot?
Okay. This is good. This is good. This is visible.
Like this.
So we will show it as maybe the first round. Yeah. Like.
Yeah. Die.
Two.
Oh.
Two.
Oh, up to you. It's
Oh.
a ty up to you.
Well,
Up to you.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Let's show it like this. Yeah. So yeah. Thank you. So maybe let's start with dragons. Yeah.
Dragons. Yeah,
Dragons. Yeah, dragons.
Dragons.
I knew it. So you want to show?
You can start.
Okay. So I'm not sure if it's visible, but we have here a campsite on Statera, which is now occupied by one house. Yeah, one house from Chompas. Chompas are the blue nation, and 2 Chompas. As dragons,
Unbelievers. Atheists.
that's good. Yeah, that's a
Atheist.
good point actually, because all campsites, which is this area, and I will use where we have the last. Could you borrow me the last board, because I will make it closer to the camera. Yeah, as you can see, the campsite is divided into 3 areas. The middle one for atheists, for non-believers, someone who is not convinced in any god,
Yeah.
and then 2 side areas which actually do have the symbol of the sanctuary. Here, yeah, for the progress, and here for the nature. And these are areas where you move the believers when they are, let's say, converted.
Converted. Yeah,
Thank you.
actually, we talked about it last time.
Yeah.
Quite a lot. So.
And let's show now dragons are, it's their turn, yeah,
Yeah.
and they will start. So I have first part of my turn is to
just
thank you. Yeah,
like this.
is to send or train a legate. Because I do not have any legate now, so I cannot train anyone. I have to send. That's
Yeah.
Of course I can skip, but that would be
Yeah.
non-productive. So let's say I like Hannibal. Yeah, I like Hannibal. He's very angry with Staterans, and I can basically send him uh, by putting him on one of these two fields, either as a beginner as thief or as aviator. The thief, when he is removed from the board, he takes all the believers with him. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alex can see board and everything on the table.
Great. Yeah, great. Thank you. Or aviator, basically, when he moves, he can fly anywhere on the map.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's quite nice skill. So I put him as an aviator, and now I can put him. He's the dark one, so I will take his meeple, and I can put him anywhere on the game map. Every time when you put your legates to the game board, or you can put them anywhere. They just have to be placed in your.
It's obvious you are getting from the heaven, from the bridges of the heaven, and you just flow to the Statera anywhere you want.
Okay, so in this situation, of course, I will put him to my side of the campsite, to my symbol on the campsite where I see the temple, or sorry, not temple, the building, and two Staterans.
Yeah.
So this is basically the first part. I'm finished. I sent one legate to Statera. I can always send only one when playing dragons.
Yeah.
With Ferun it's different, but we will get to that. Now the second part is legate's actions. So as a dragon here, he has two actions. Philip already mentioned that, and these actions are.
Let's not get into it. We have 15 minutes, so let's
okay,
not get into it.
Let's
But
speed up. So
but what in this situation, what you can do is make a temple.
right, temple is a nice building. You will get like this symbol which fits to the building nicely, like this. Okay, maybe is it visible?
Yeah,
I hope
it's visible.
Yeah. So and when you create a temple, you will move the building to the slot which is on your side. This advantage of this thing is that the temple produces your believers. Yeah. Instead of atheists, it produces your believers. So that was one of my turns. Second turn would be to convert one of the remaining Staterans here. So converting is easy. You can convert one at a time, unless upgraded, unless trained, and you will simply push him to your side. So now you can see I did my actions, and I have one temple and I have one believer. That's great. But what I could also do is, for example, not to build a temple, but to create a believer and ascend him to my sanctuary. Yeah, as one is create believer, convert him, and second was to send him to sanctuary. Yeah, but let's
keep it.
Let's keep it like this.
Yeah, let's keep it. Okay, let's keep it. You will continue with the dragon lair actions,
right? Yeah, I will continue with dragon lair actions. I can basically do several things. One of them is the charging, which Philip mentioned. And for example, I will do it in this situation because I want to keep this one soul, to put this soul to the scales, to influence them. Yeah. So I would charge. This is not charge. Yeah. So it's not very visible, but there will be an arrow, which is pointing from. This is still a lot of things is in work in progress. Yeah. But I will charge my sanctuary so I can put more on the scales. And with this, I used my one Dragon Lair's action. And the last thing which is remaining is to decide if I want to give something to the scales or not.
Yeah.
So I want to influence them, and it's a nice feeling. Yeah, hey.
Yoo. Woohoo.
So I put my soul, which I got this round, to the scales,
Yeah.
and with this I will get a special card, but this is not important now.
Yeah.
And
Excellent.
my turn is finished.
Ferun.
Alex, for dragons, was it clear like this? Was it understandable?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Okay, I
I
can go.
I understand it. Okay, before Alex writes something, let's get into Ferun. Ferun, as Thomas mentioned, starts with putting one if you don't have any. So he puts one, and then same as dragons, he continues with Legate's action, and then Ferun's action, like the Gods action. So Legate's action, he can also make a temple. Maybe let's keep it this time, and he has two actions because he has 1+1 for each legate, and he can convert one to his believer also.
Mhm.
So that's it. And let's go to the Ferrum section. So now what he can do is use this temple to ascend this believer to his sanctuary.
Right.
And he has one in the sanctuary. If he had one in here, he could choose not to ascend by the temple, but uh, uh, use some believers in sanctuary to upgrade his powers by putting the meeples in here. But that's not the case. Now the case is he keeping the meeple, the believer, and he can put it to the scales. So that's what he do.
Hmm?
No,
Easy.
that's it. That's it.
We still have
yes,
lots.
yes.
So
He
it was understandable.
it was understandable. I skimmed to the Ferun little bit. There is it's the gameplay itself. It's really easy. It's really easy for nations. It's really easy for gods. But the strategy and the planning is something else.
Yeah, and we've shown you the first round.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually in the first round, it happens like this. Yeah, because you try to build up some or temple, or you try to get more souls. Yeah, or whatever. But then the scissors like go like this. The tree of actions is then
Yes.
very big. Yeah, and as Philip mentioned, it's then up to your strategy. What do you want to play? Do you want to, for example, on which player you will focus? Yeah, who will you influence with your with your powers both players, or you will focus only on one? Or on which one? Yeah, do you want to compete with the dragons? Do you want to fight them, or you don't want to fight? You want to avoid the fight? It's a lot of things in my head here, and every game was so far different. Yeah, there was no
Like a lot
like a
different.
lot. Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
But good different. Yeah. actually actually yeah.
actually, yeah.
Actually yeah. Okay.
Because this was yeah, mm, as Philip mentioned, maybe next time, yeah, or during next live streams, we will show a game, yeah,
Yes.
really the game, so you would see what happens. Because if we show how it works, it's very easy, yeah, it's very easy decisions, no scary situation, but uh, still, when you have a gameplay, there is a lot of influence from other players, yeah, how they play. They want to run away, yeah, with their meeples. You can't convert them. You have to chase them. Yeah, okay, believe in me.
That's actually one of powers I can say for nations. If there are believers on the campsite, those believers doesn't belong to gods. It's really important to the players have that in mind, and most of the time they they don't have it in mind. Most of the time, when gods turn nations, Chompas or Fauns, to believers, the player for Staterans, for Chompas or Fauns, turn the wheel in his head and and say to himself, "Oh, I lost them." But but those are still Staterans. Those are still meeples
With free
with
will.
free will, and the player for Staterans still play with those.
Yeah.
So he can take them and just
Run away.
run away. And it's totally up to player for Staterans what we will do. Only thing what he will do or she. Only thing needs to be kept in mind is that they are believers and they need to stay in the part of the campsite for their belief. That's only thing.
Yeah, but this is what I mentioned earlier when Philip was correcting the quality. Yeah, because you, as a god, you have a really lot of power, and you can feel it. Yeah, but the stutterers, they can make it very difficult for you, very difficult, because they can run away, and then you have to use extra actions to chase them to get these believers. Yeah, or they can turn the believers back. Yeah, basically to lose your belief. Also, there are actions like this. Yeah. It's of course for the Statera nations, it's not cheap to do actions to play against God, because keep in mind they are still, for example, in 4-player game, they are still fighting themselves.
Yeah.
They play against each other, so they have to choose if they want to use the actions to improve themselves, yeah, get more peoples, build something, or to use the actions to simply play against the gods.
Yeah.
So it's always balance, and sometimes you do something and you can't take it back, and then too late.
Too late. Yeah. Well, maybe that's it.
That's for today. Any questions? Any points which we should?
Yeah. Well, no questions. No questions for now. Well, I think that's it for gods.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Satisfied?
Are you satisfied, Thomas?
I am.
Yeah.
I am.
With the gods.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for watching.
Thank you. Yeah.
And
Don't subscribe. Or yes. Or just don't. Bye.
bye.